Hi Taurus, we're going to see what's going on with the return. So just first card out, Four of Materials. So inability to let go, holding on to something really tight, something that feels of high value. This is also, she's covering her vitals. There's a need to protect and a fear. This is basically fear of lack, fear of losing something, someone, and she's also covering her, her vitals, which is a sign of it would just be too painful to lose whatever she's thinking about. Ooh, okay, let's see what's going on. Oh, card dropped on the floor. Okay, so Eight of Emotions, walking away. I'm not going to put it back. I'm not sure if it was in the upright. I think it was in the reverse, which would indicate a return. But there's been leaving some sort of situation. Okay, you guys have strong energy. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be some communication coming in. Eight of Inspiration and Page of Voices. So this is somebody's curious and wanting to talk. The Page of Voices, also known as the Page of Swords. That's that page that spies. Is very curious, inquisitive. See all these little options going on in her head. Okay, your energy, Page of Emotions. So this is possibly you. You're curious. You've got this octopus is making me think of, putting feelers out. Is it time? There's love that's wanting to burst out of you, but you're not sure. You may not be sure you should be vocalizing that yet. Okay, there's a Tower. This is so interesting. This Empress came up in reverse, and I put it back and I straightened my cards to where they were all in the upright, and look, here it is in reverse again. Wow. Wow. So could be dealing with the Libra. I'm also seeing Sagittarius, and here is the Strength card for Leo. So staying strong, difficult situation. Maybe it looks like there's not enough self-care going on with the Empress in reverse. But some of you may be missing a Libra. We've got, Passionate New Beginning. Ace of Wands. Wow. That's a pretty card to get. Oh my gosh, and the Sun card. Something's growing or illuminating or healing. Queen of Emotions. My hands, I think, are shaking. Yeah, and my legs. Somebody might be shaking. I don't know, cold, nervous. Recent past, we have the Hermit going off, pretty much isolated, but doing a lot of thinking about the past, probably life lessons. The Six of Emotions in this deck depicts somebody maybe needing to reconnect with their inner child. Seven of Voices. So some sort of deception. Eight of Voices. Wow. Knight of Voices. So it looks like you have somebody coming into your energy, or this could be a warning about somebody. It kind of looks like an open door, an invitation. But I feel like there might be a warning with it. This is deception. We have Eight of Voices. So Eight of Voices it's the Eight of Swords. It's voices in your head. It's negative thinking. Why do we have the Knight of Voices? Why am I feeling like you're being warned? Maybe you have two people here. Oh, okay. Amen. Okay, I'm going to look at these and put them back because there's just too many. 4 materials, Knight of... Somebody's... Okay, so this looks like somebody's manifesting... But see this third eye? I think what... I think there's some sort of an illusion here, Taurus. I'm not sure exactly. Let me keep going. Let's really dig into clarifying. Tell me about this page of emotions for Taurus. The Lovers. A decision. Making a decision. Somebody made a decision. Maybe they're trying to feel out if the other option, if the person that the one that they didn't choose is still an option, but somebody made a decision. Looks like chose one person over another, and there's a Tower now. Could be a divine feminine involved, or look at my hand shaking. A twin flame. So some sort of karmic. Yeah. And it was a journey too. There was a mistake made. I mean, I keep getting this travel card. So see all the distance, something long distance, or it's been a long road, a lot of work. Something didn't turn out to be what it was thought to be, because we have this Empress in reverse. Tell me more about the Empress in reverse. Okay, hold on. I'm going to scoot my chair up a little bit. It has something to do with money. Looks like 6 of material. That's 6 of coins, enough to give. That whole charade or whatever you want to call it, that whole situation did not turn out to be what was best with this Empress in reverse. And it's kind of, I think we're still, when I say we, I mean me, you, we're all, this situation, we're still in the midst of trying to figure it all out. But I've got so many travel cards here, long distance. And I also keep getting a mirage. So King of Pentacles, somebody with money, somebody that's strong, maybe high level, respected, elderly, not elderly, but mature man, a muse of materials. So King of Pentacles involved here. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Is the King of Pentacles like a magician or controlling? So with it came out the King of Voices. And the Star. Somebody promised one more on that. There's just so much communication around this page around this figuring things out, investigating a King of Pentacles. And it could just be that it's a, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel like there's more to it. Fortune, something. This is everything you ever wanted type. See, I don't feel like this is trustworthy though. Whatever. Maybe it's material. Maybe it's positive in the material form, but there's some sort of, damper on it somehow. So I think that was past, though. I think that's either the situation now or something that happened in the past. Yeah, again, somebody moved. or went on a trip with someone, and something like tell me about the High Priestess. The High Priestess is somebody who knows. The Chariot, for some of you, they're feeling literally there may be some horses involved. Yeah, look at that again. Knight of Emotions. It's just there's somebody unstable in this. Somebody unstable. And it's like possibly there was an inner knowing, but that got overlooked. The High Priestess is somebody who knows, somebody I don't think listened to their intuition. But anyway, let's move on. I feel like this is all what led up to where we are now. And where we are now, I feel, is realizing. So, it's a cycle that's just, I think, coming to an end. It's just, but it's been very burdensome. I don't feel like it's totally over because I think you still have a warning here. Tell me more about this person. Two of Inspiration. I think your message here is, it does look like you have a return coming, a strong return, but it also has warnings with it. What does Taurus need to know? Oh, goodness. Oh, man, I caught it with my elbows and then I dropped it. Passion. I think you've got to return, but I think this is going to call really a strong calling for you to. I think you're going to leave a difficult situation. Someone is. It may not be you. Maybe the person you're looking at. There's a lot of healing going on, but somebody's going to leave a difficult situation, and it's not going to be easy. It took a lot. I feel like it took a lot to get there, and it's taking a lot to leave. But there's a really big emphasis here on needing to look closer. You know, really needing to look closer, because it seems like somebody may have like multiple personalities or not be able to follow through. Look at that. Oh, sorry for Lucy's trying to make a bed on a pillow. Six of Voices. Yeah, leaving a difficult situation. But there's a strong learning that needs to take place. Otherwise, you could just walk in. You might be being reminded to break a cycle and rise above. I think, Taurus, it's a kind of a gut feeling that you need to learn to remember. What about the person that Taurus, like the dream person for Taurus? There's multiple players here. Okay, so the person that you want, that you've always wanted, I don't think they've let you go with that. And you may be hearing from them. I think, Taurus, you're shorting yourself. Which, I mean, I don't like, it's never good to sit around and wait for someone. But the solution is not to short yourself either. For not letting go, I think there's also a need to communicate stability. Don't let people slide over the truth, that kind of deal, where somebody, you just want to believe it's so much that we don't ask, certain things because we don't think we're going to, put them on the spot or something like that. I know the outcome. What's the outcome for Taurus in love? Wow, look at that. So the Seven of Wands is defending yourself. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's not being defensive. It was in reverse. If we look at it upright, it's holding your ground, standing up for yourself, knowing that's what it is. That's why it's knowing your value. Oh, okay. Look at these. Yep. Ah, Taurus. You guys have a return, but I do believe it's coming with the warning. This person has got to come correct. and you got to trust your gut. You've got, this is like an inability to let go. It looks like somebody is totally obsessed with you. I mean, maybe more than one person. But it looks like there's a really ending of something heavy, toxic. Could be a literal ending. There's heartbreak. Somebody could, oh, look at that. Ooh, Emperor, why do you have, okay, here's what I'm not having an easy time saying. I feel like you or they, somebody is getting out of a very difficult situation. It wasn't even it was a difficult situation to get into, and it's a difficult situation to get out of. But I think your message here is to not just walk right into another one, because somebody, I'm wondering if you're gonna attract someone for money, something like that. So be careful. There also kind of feels like somebody might be already setting a stage for something, like for something to have a specific outcome that they want. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh, Justice, Libra again. Just be careful. This is a strong like warning that you could be getting out of a difficult situation, and somebody that's kind of trying to like, come with me, go this way, this is the way to do it. That person is, I think, toxic. So this is like warning you not to fall back into a same sort of pattern, getting out of one thing into another. But I mean, we do have, it's interesting, we have the Libra again. Okay, so, and I can't deny these cards keep coming back, even though we have these negative, like, we also keep getting these wishes come true, reconciliation. So there is a happy, this could be a second chance, but I just don't think it's with whoever's right in your immediate environment. I just don't see it with the person that may be trying to lure you in right now. I think you've got a warning for somebody. And if you don't feel that in your gut, then this isn't, then ignore me. It's somebody that comes in and is trying to go, like maybe try to get you out of a difficult situation. That, because there's something for them to gain at that same time. So just make sure that person is on the up and up. Does this make any sense at all? Okay, let me get an oracle, because that might tie it all together. I mean, this is basically like, don't forget who you are. You've got a shining star. Looks like you may have a twin flame connection here. Just hold out until, you know, things are right, because I feel like there's a toxic person. I feel like there's getting out of a difficult situation and straight into another difficult one before you get to the right one. There's someone in between. So this is like a really strong warning, because you do have, you know, equal love, two people that love each other and give and see eye to eye and that are meant to be. But you could get interrupted by, you know, someone else in between. Chop wood and observer, which that keeps coming out too, the observer. So do your due diligence. Look at this. Wow. This is due diligence. Do the hard work. Check out somebody before trusting them. Make sure they prove it over time. Look at this. I don't know, just the other day I was trying to remember that saying, a leopard doesn't change its, but I kept wanting to say stripes. So whatever that saying is, a leopard doesn't change its spots, something like that. But see this chaos and conflict. I feel like you've been too maybe gullible or believing in people, or too eager to get out of a bad situation that you might be too open to, you may be vulnerable to where somebody else that could come in and hurt you too, okay, or hurt you more. So this is just a need to do the due diligence. Chop wood, do the work. Don't cut corners, okay, because it'll come back later. But see this horse or zebra? What is it? Is it a leopard? Is it a zebra? Is it a giraffe? It changes its colors depending on the situation. And then Oh yeah, look at that. Building blocks. Oh my gosh, these cards are saying exactly everything I just said. It will be a never-ending story. See the change in the wind again? If you don't do the work and do the due diligence and remember who you are, okay? Strong, stable, steady, not chaotic. If you don't, then this is going to be a never-ending story. It's just going to continue to be another cycle with another wrong person. Do the work, do the due diligence, build a foundation with somebody else who is on your level, who's contributing, who's not just, able to take, that is an equal for you. And that's where you're going to get, oh my gosh, a new life that's peaceful, happy. You may have to just go through, you may have to turn something down before you get to the good. Something like that. Okay, I love you guys. Tell me in the comments, and please hit like, share, subscribe if you watch the channel, because it helps strengthen our connection. This is amazing. This is what's coming, but you got to do the work. And yeah, there is some strong stuff of twin flame in here. So if you feel like you've lost a twin flame that's been way in the background, that could come too. But don't get tied up with another toxic relationship, okay? Once you get out of the one, whatever's happening, this could be applying to the other person too. All right, I love you, Taurus. Let me know in the comments. I'm curious. Now, see you soon. Bye, Taurus.